Social media. First impressions are important and lasting. Think of your social media accounts as your digital first impression. As part of your work, you may be asked to maintain organizational accounts or to create your own account as a representative of the organization. Before you use or access social media at work, read your organization's policy on using social media. Workplace Answers reported in a survey that 70% of businesses have had to take action against employees for misusing social media. Pay attention to company culture. Start slowly and watch how the responsible employees use social media, both in what they post and how often they are using social media during the workday. Think before you post. In particular, never share company news online without first clearing it with your employer. Being the first to announce a potential merger or reorganization can easily get you fired if the announcement hasn't been approved. Separate business and personal accounts. For example, a link to your latest blog post should come from your business page, while a video of your dog in the backyard should come from your personal page. Once separate accounts are created, be careful to maintain strict boundaries. Avoid connecting with employers and colleagues on your personal accounts and make sure to post only professionally relevant content on your work accounts. Keep yourself, your colleagues, and your employer safe by carefully managing your privacy settings. If you're lucky enough to work for a company that trusts its employees not to abuse social media while at work, show your employer you deserve that trust by keeping your social media use to a minimum. If social media is part of your job, stick to professional accounts instead of moving back and forth between personal and work sites. What you post becomes a representation of you and your organization, and it is important to carefully consider what you are posting. Match the right content to the right network. Each social media network has its own intended purpose and audience. Understanding this and matching your content and tone to the proper social media outlet is imperative for success. Here's a breakdown. The casual community of Facebook makes engagement with others feel natural, while the industry-focused messaging of LinkedIn offers the perfect place to reach business professionals. Twitter uses rapid-fire conversation between both businesses and individuals, making it a useful platform regardless of the intended audience. Don't complain. This is an important part of social media etiquette for businesses. All businesses see their ups and downs, but complaining about customer interactions or when a business transaction didn't go as planned should not be part of your social media strategy. Avoid poor grammar and spelling, or writing in all capital letters. As you learn more about social media networks, you will pick up on tips, tricks, and other tools to use. Use what you learn to improve your social presence. Don't abuse hashtags. When using hashtags carefully, they will increase your online visibility and followers. When used in excess, it looks spammy and becomes ineffective. Resist the urge to send new Twitter followers an automated DM. Instead, leave the DM for times when you need to have a one-on-one conversation with a follower, and don't automate your responses. Think before tagging. Tagging others in photos is a great way to introduce your business to their friends, but before you do, think through it. Are you tagging everyone you can think of because you're hoping some of them will follow you or promote your business? Or are you tagging businesses and people to create a dialogue or to highlight something you admire about them? Unexpected tagging can be a fun way to surprise and delight someone or cost you friends, fans, and followers. Finally, using social media as a professional communication tool means following the same guidelines you would use whenever communicating with others. Give credit when credit is due. This is especially true on Twitter and Instagram. Stay on the right side of social media etiquette for business by attributing the author or photographer when you share an interesting tweet or a gorgeous image. Take the time to find the Twitter handle responsible for the original post and include it in your tweet. Send out thank you tweets to those who mention or retweet you. You can make some great connections when you play well with others on social media.